Hello and welcome to Forza Horizon 4, and behold the timeless elegance of the Mercedes-Benz 280 SL. This German masterpiece was the standard in luxury when it debuted in the 60s, and it has remained an icon for more than 50 years. Celebrities such as Sophia Loren, Burt Reynolds, and Audrey Hepburn all own 280 SLs. Elvis bought one for his daughter Priscilla. Former F1 drivers David Coulthard and Nico Rosberg are also proud owners of 280 SLs, which often sell for more than $100,000 at auction. But you don't need to be rich to own one in Horizon. You only need to win Running Start, this week's S1 Class Road Championship for classic racers. Now, classic racers can be a tricky category if you're tight on in-game credits, since most of the cars cost anywhere from $1 to $10 million at the auto show. But there are a couple cars that can be found on the auction house for under $50,000, and one of them is this Mark II Jag. As you can see, you can find one for $44,000, and upgrading to S1 with my Running Start tune costs around $100 grand. So all in, we're looking at around $150,000 on a car that can dominate against the racing gods of yesteryear. You might be wondering why this lumpy four-door sedan is in a category full of track-focused single-seater spaceships, and it's because the Mark II was a bit of a racing god itself. It was a perennial touring car champion in the early 60s, and more notably, it made its name on the motorways of the UK and continental Europe as a getaway car. The top-end Mark IIs had a 3.8-liter straight-six that produced almost 200 horsepower, a hefty amount at the time. And that gave the car a top speed well above that of most law enforcement vehicles. It wasn't long before UK police forces added the Mark II and its superior S-Type variant to their patrol fleets, cementing its status as a game-changing automobile. Nearly 84,000 Mark IIs were produced between 1959 and 1967, and more than 30,000 of them had the 3.8-liter engine. But the Mark II is more than just horsepower. Despite weighing twice as much as pretty much all of its classic racer contemporaries, it handles quite nimbly, sliding slightly into corners to avoid understeer while offering plenty of grip on the exit. Of course, power still matters, and this Mark II has seen significant upgrades, including a modern turbocharged V8 under the hood that's good for a little over 1,000 horses. It's enough to demolish the competition on the straights, and the upgraded brakes make every corner manageable. The Mark II Jaguar cruises to victory against unbeatable drivatars, making the Running Start Championship a cinch. So what are you waiting for? Go grab this car, download the tune under my gamertag, and win yourself a Mercedes 280 SL before it's gone. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, happy driving.